Welcome to Breaking the Vow on Strong Island Radio. This is a show where we turn pain into power and find recovery after divorce, separation, and breakups. This is where we push the emotional hang-ups to the side and create a plan to reach our best possible potential. This is where the next chapter starts and how the healing begins. So let's welcome your hosts, Theresa D and Benny, the life coach.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Welcome back to another edition of Breaking the Vow.
Hurry it along. I'm
going to hurry it along. There's a lot to go on. Benny, the life coach, here with me as always.
Theresa D.
All right, folks. Today, it's going to be like real world. Like, stop being polite, start getting real. Now, someone I know, maybe you know who she is,
Maybe.
went on some dates.
Oh, God.
Do you know who she was?
Yeah, I know who she was.
Who was she?
That she is me.
All right. Well, all right. Where do you want to go with? The one that started before it ended or ended before it started? With the picture?
There were several of those.
All right. Guys, I'm going to suggest something. And this is not suggestions as a life coach or anything like healthy.
Because you're about to say something non-life coachy right now.
Well, don't send pictures of certain parts of your body.
If you really want to go out with the person.
No, I mean, listen. Yeah. Listen, sexting's real. I get it, but like, wait for the invite.
Exactly.
So, my man didn't even wait for the invite.
No.
He just so talk us through that one.
He went right in.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
So, all right.
So, guess what?
So that was a no-show.
Yeah, that was a no-show. I don't go on those dates.
How did that one start?
It started with a text. It was.
But wait, how'd you meet this one?
Oh, it was a setup.
It was a setup?
Yes, it was.
So
a
the
setup.
person who's
I'm not on any dating apps.
Okay, that person who set you up.
Yeah.
We're not going to say your name, but
we're not. But you know who you are.
And I'm not a fan.
Because you listen.
Wrong move.
Yeah, wrong move.
You're going to find out why. So what happened?
So I didn't go.
No, you didn't. So it was like, hey, how are you? Text.
No, it wasn't even, hey, how are you? It was just a picture.
So there was no introduction like, hey, hi, here's my penis?
No. Like, hi, here's me, and here's my penis. No.
Did you even know what his face looked like?
Yes.
I
did.
Was he somewhat handsome?
Yes.
Okay. And then he became extremely unhandsome.
Yes.
As soon as the penis came out.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we have to laugh about this.
Something you just don't do.
You know, listen, sexting is real. Let's not.
I get it. But you don't, right out of the gate? No.
You weren't even out of the gate.
If I want to see your penis, I'm sure I could see your penis.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't need a picture of it.
All right. So that was. I don't think I know.
Oh wait, we have to back up. We have to back up to the friend zone.
The friend zone.
Yeah.
Okay, so go with the friend zone.
All right. So I went out with a guy. And this is many years ago.
Oh, I know this one.
He was a senior. I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
We didn't really run in the same circles, but he was divorced. He's divorced. I'm divorced. We decided.
Hence the show.
So we decided to go out.
Okay.
So nice, respectful, great guy. No chemistry.
Okay.
So I friend zoned him.
Okay. How did he take that?
He was fine with it.
Okay.
We
see,
both
that's
were.
a mature. That's see that's
When
the
someone
kinda,
friend zones you, what are you going to do? Say no, I don't want to be a friend.
You know,
Like,
the thing about that's good is that shows maturity. Mm-hmm. So all right, so the friend zone was like that was around the last. That was
Yes.
we were in the studio that time.
Yeah.
You had mentioned
I was going on that date.
friend zone date.
Yeah, I was going on the friend zone date.
So the friend zone date stayed in the friend zone.
Yeah.
Do you friend zone him and talk to him friendly?
Yeah.
Friendly? Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
See, I'm a fan of that because I do think that sometimes you can move away from the friend zone. I'm not saying that that's going to happen now, but I think that's a possibility. Like, keep talking to people.
He's also the one that said I was wife material.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
All right, so.
I will never be anyone's wife ever again.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what that means, but I guess you said it's a compliment.
It is.
I took it as an insult.
I don't no, I don't think he meant it. I don't think that's an insult. I think that he meant that, you are someone that he would like to look at for the rest of his life.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it that way.
So listen,
I guess I got to lighten up.
listen, I'm bad with cues, right? So there's things that happen that I never knew that had meaning. Mm-hmm. So I never knew if a girl blew cigarette smoke in your face, that meant she wanted you.
Oh.
I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
And then someone,
Really?
how I found out was this girl blew cigarette smoke in my face, and I started yelling at her, and she couldn't understand why I was yelling at her.
Did you take it to Starbucks?
No, I did not take her to Starbucks. I don't know. So I was like, why would you do that? What the hell's the matter with you? And she's like, don't you know what it means when a girl blows smoke in your face?
No.
And I go, no. She goes, it means they want to, fool around. And I remember thinking, And then my mind went on rewind for a little bit, and I thought about all the times that girls blew smoke in my face. I just thought they were blowing me off and being mean, and I was like, I had a chance.
You could have been getting lucky that whole time
without going to Starbucks.
Yes,
that's great. But so there are social cues that I don't think people pick up on.
Yeah, I don't think I ever pick up on those.
Dating. If the chemistry doesn't fit, it's an awkward position.
You could tell in the first 20 seconds.
I think Jade Bianco, who was a great coach who came on.
Jade, we need you.
Yes, well, she's got a lot of great stuff going on for her. So, but we're gonna get Jade to come back on. But one of the things she said is like, dates are interviews.
I hate that. I don't want your resume.
Well,
if I want your resume, I'll ask for it.
Well, it's a different kind of resume.
Yeah.
So you're starting to feel each other out, which to me, dating to me was really intimidating. I never did it very well.
Apparently, I don't either.
Well, you've been in a relationship for most of your life. Mm-hmm. It's not like you went on a million dates.
More than half my life, yeah.
Right. So more than half your life you've been with somebody. So now you're feeling this freedom.
Yes.
But yet there's so many avenues that you've never gone down. So it's new.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great idea to give yourself a break on that. But this show, it's not that we're not giving anyone breaks. But we're gonna save this one after
everyone out.
We're saving this one till after the next commercial break. But all right, so we had the penis pics. See that? I'm still not cursing. We had the penis pics. We had the friend zone. Yeah. There was another one in there.
Which one?
I don't know. There was another one in there, but you know what? In fairness, the wife material one. That's the friend zone.
It didn't sit well with me.
Okay,
and because I didn't think of it the way you thought of it.
Well,
like your wife's material. Like, so what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're beautiful. That he is to the point where he wants to see you. You're the last thing.
I mean, you want to take me home to meet your mother? What if your mother's dead?
Oof, but. I'm not sure if that's what. Buddy, if you're listening, we didn't mean it like that. I know you are listening. I'm so sorry.
He does. He listens.
No, so the
it's
whole.
all good.
It is all good, and what my interpretation of that is, I think that's a loving thing to say is, I think he's telling you, you're the last thing I want to look at before I go to sleep, and the first thing I want to look at when I wake up in the morning.
That is amazing, and that totally would have made me melt. But
you didn't use those words.
He did not use those words.
By the way, my name is Ben Kimmel, and I am available for hire. I can write out a lot of stuff for you.
He's available for wedding vows.
Yeah. I do a lot of great things. But all right. So he took a swing and he missed.
Yeah. Well, he missed, but had he said it that way, it would not have been a miss.
Right.
He said, you have your shit together. You're a mom. You take care of 3 kids. You work all these jobs. There's no one better than you.
I retract my statement because you're not there to be. See why? It's not that I retract it. I still say that's what wife material means. But what I will say is, when you're on a date, you want to be intrigued, and you want to intrigue the person you're with, right? You want them to be interested just as much as you want to be interested. Would that be correct?
Yeah.
So when you start telling them, hey, you do all these great things, that's why you're wife material. I don't know that that's a wrong. I don't do right, wrong. Good, bad. I don't do good or bad. It's just good, better, best. But
Oh, I like that. Good, better, best.
so right, so good. He said what he said, but did he? You don't want to. I don't think a woman wants to be like, "You got the job."
Right.
I don't think. I think that. I think you lose.
I don't ever want to
romance
have to
points
say
on
that. You got the
Right.
job. Like
You got the job. Great interview, by the way. Check your references. I don't think that's what you want. I think that you know you don't want to hear someone saying, "Hey, you do all these things really well. I'm looking for someone to take care of me." By the way, so that's where an interpretation can go. And why I suggest that is because one of the things that we do often in life is where people pleasing.
Yes.
And in certain relationships, especially when there's verbal abuse, when there is substance abuse or alcohol abuse disorders, you try to save the person you're with.
Yes.
And at this point, you're done.
I'm done saving.
All right. So we're gonna go into commercials in a little bit, but oh god, this is good. We want to call this guy on air, but I don't think we can.
But we can't. No, we can't. We've changed
We
all
totally-
the names to protect the innocent.
No. All names have been changed to protect the guilty.
True.
This is gonna be. We're gonna go to commercial, folks. You'll
be
see
right
us in a
back.
minute.
Ben, I found the greatest invention ever.
Okay.
I went to take my patio furniture out.
Okay.
And I realized that last year, when I put it all away, I put them in these big zipper bags from Wrap America.
Yes.
Life-changing.
Yes. No. Rap America is awesome. Tommy definitely helped me out on a few different occasions.
It holds patio furniture, wave runners, ATVs. It's weather resistant.
Advanced protection wrap
Yes.
is economical and a practical choice.
So call 516-830-0040, or you can go onto their website, wrap-america.com.
All right. Since we have a meeting after this in West Islip,
Yes.
I got a place for us to go.
Oh, you do?
Because I'm going to be hungry. So we're going to go to Our Little Italy, 636 Union Boulevard, West Islip, New York, 11795. If you want to know, call 631-661-6246. Pickup and delivery are available. Ask for John. Go on www.ourlittleItalymenu.com to find out what they have.
Oh, I heard they have good chicken parm. Hey, Ben,
Yes.
I need to talk about solar energy.
Okay. I want to hear about
Lighthouse
it.
Energy Partners. Go solar and start saving today.
Makes
It's
sense.
Owner, operated by women.
Ooh.
We believe in order to close the gender gap in the energy field, we need to showcase key female players and keeping them behind the scenes. Their mission is to serve clients with the highest level of integrity, stability, and respect by viewing their customers as partners. Any energy project you have in mind, call on Lighthouse Energy, www.lighthouseenergypartners.com, 631-275-0091, located in Babylon Village, New York.
So I have great news. Since we do this show on divorce, when divorce hits, maybe you want to sell the house. Maybe you need a C of O, a certificate of occupancy for certain things in the house. So if you're looking to make some home improvements, need an architect, contact Certified Drafting. Selling your home, need permits for existing structures, need a property survey, contact Certified Drafting. Certified Drafting will handle all building department matters, serving Long Island for over 20 years. www.certifieddrafting.com, office number 516-844-0420, or you can email Kevin Daly at certifieddrafting.com. Tell them you heard about this from the show, from Breaking the Vow. You're going to receive a 10% discount.
We love Kevin.
I love Kevin. I think that's pretty awesome.
And we're back.
So during the commercial, we were made fun of. Well, someone was made fun of, namely me, because
We always make fun of you.
I'm used to it by now. But I
Right.
send people in the middle of a show. I send people to a YouTube clip, and They come back.
We'll never let you live that down.
No, it was pretty funny, I think. But or one.
It's on the blooper reel.
It is on the blooper reel, but in all confidence, I know you guys are coming back.
Okay.
All right, now enter stage 2 of date that went 3 days.
Yeah, it was 3 days.
So this is interesting.
Yeah.
3 days of how did that start? This was a setup, right?
Yes, it was a setup.
Right. And you stayed at someone
At a friend's house, yes.
At a friend's house.
Yes.
And it was a really cool idea. I like this. You guys were there for 3 days and you were like bottling tomatoes?
Yes, it was tomato day.
Tomato day. So now what does bottling tomatoes be like? What is that?
Are you Italian?
Not everybody that listens is Italian. So let's,
You bottle the tomatoes. You get the bushels of tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
You stew them. You put them in the sauce jars. I was in charge of basil.
Okay. Oh.
And you're supposed to have enough sauce to last you for a year.
Love that. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I miss pasta. All right.
500 pounds.
500 pounds of tomatoes.
Yep.
Wow. But that's cool. So, and by the way, I'm a fan of this because sometimes people pick dates like you go into a movie, you don't talk, but when you're making food.
Well, it wasn't even really a setup. It was just, here we are.
Right. It was like a commingling
Kind of,
event.
yeah.
An introduction that lasted 3 days. Now.
Well, yeah, it was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Okay. So were there any sort of little fireworky moments?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I think.
So he was attractive. Mm-hmm. I know you're listening. This gets so much buddy. This is so much better. I know right now you are hanging your head in shame, and I am speaking specifically to someone in particular.
Yeah.
I hope you listen. Let's go. So we start to progress.
Yeah.
Homie tries to sneak his way into the bedroom that you were staying in.
Yes.
Okay. And you didn't kick him.
I didn't kick him. Yeah.
You had a good thing going because I've known her a very long time, and Theresa D wouldn't wake you up. So
Right.
so you said go back. He said,
Yeah,
hey,
go away.
Hey,
I'm tired.
How about one more good night kiss?
Yeah, that was fine.
Was it a peck on the cheek good night kiss?
No, it was not.
It was a little bit more.
Yes, it was.
Would you say 3 seconds? 15?
Maybe 8.
8 seconds. Anything more than 5 seconds of a kiss when someone's extremely tired, that shows I'm going to call you in the morning.
Yes.
That's some interest right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So he had a good thing going.
Uh-huh. Apparently.
And then, wait for it. So then, all right, now we're going to go, how, was that after day 1, would you say?
Day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2.
How was day 3? What was day 3 like?
Day 3 was like a whole bunch of fun.
Okay.
More fun.
Arms around shoulders.
No,
nothing like that.
No, nothing like that.
No
PDA. Mm-mm.
No public display, but there was some kissing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Was there any like, hey, you want to get some Starbucks ideas?
No, we didn't go to Starbucks.
No. Okay. So for the new listeners, Starbucks is
basically Ben thinks he's going to get laid if he takes a girl to Starbucks.
Basically that was younger Ben, pre-life coach Ben.
Was it like 15-year-old Ben?
No,
because there's no excuse for thinking that way.
There is none. I was certainly a lot older than 15.
Yeah.
But before I decided to make changes in my life, I am not proud of the way I behaved. So, okay. So, Starbucks is pretty much
Starbucks
code
is
for
a
getting
thing. Yeah,
late.
we make fun of Ben for Starbucks.
Yeah, that's my fault. So, he said he gave no Starbucks innuendos.
No. I think he knew not to. He actually said it was really intimidating.
Well, he came in your room at 3 o'clock in the morning. You were like, "I'll give you a kiss, but you got to leave."
Yeah, get out.
And he left with all his limbs. Nothing was broken.
Nothing was broken.
No black eyes.
No black eyes.
No bloody nose.
Nope.
No fat lip.
Nope.
All right, you were buddy. You really were doing okay.
Yeah.
So now, day 3 comes. A lot of fun. What'd you do for day 3?
What did we do? What didn't we do?
See, I made a mistake. I thought this was like a date.
No, we went to the beach. hung out, had a barbecue. Like, it was nice.
Okay. I thought this was a date. So it was a date.
Yeah.
Definitely a date. But it was intended to make you two meet.
Yes and no.
Which parts?
Like,
no.
people were taking bets on would they hit it off or wouldn't they?
So I just sipped my coffee while she was saying that, folks. And I almost sprayed it all over the studio
Yeah,
walls.
because I think that there must have been people there that knew the actual situation.
Yeah. Oh, there's an actual situation. We're going to get to that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an actual situation.
Okay. All right. I see. So.
However, I must say, I did not know.
You did not know.
No.
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 Well, kissing's just kissing.
Really? Okay, so now...
No, I'm not saying he's right or
Yeah.
wrong, but I'm saying you didn't do anything
All right, so
too
now,
beyond
all right,
scope.
so based on all these dates I've had, I think that
How many people have you made out with?
I don't know. A handful?
A handful? A handful. I don't know.
Shut up!
A handful.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I didn't know about it. I didn't say Starbucks. I just said how many people did you kiss. All right, so a handful.
Yeah.
All right, so we kissed a handful of people.
And now,
Four?
you do not ask a man if they are single, because single means not married. So what you have to say is there anyone else on this fucking planet that calls you theirs?
Are you, well, hold on. Are you involved? Are you seeing anyone? Those are acceptable, right?
No,
Why?
I don't think that they are,
Okay, tell me why.
because it could be one-sided. It
Well-
could be the person they're seeing really puts a label on it, but they don't.
Oh, I will give you that, but a stand-up guy is going to let you know, well, I am spending time with other people. I am dating.
Spending time with dating.
I'm spending time
Hey, I date
with,
around. Yeah.
I'm hanging out.
Okay.
I frequent hookers. Like, I don't know what the guy, I don't know this guy. I know him a little bit, but, not everyone.
I frequent hookers.
Yeah, I have the massage parlor on speed dial. As a matter of fact, they call me when new girls come in. By the way, I do not condone
The name
this.
is Happy Ending.
I do not condone this. I do not condone exploiting people, especially like that for money. It's terrible. But we're
Ben.
just making fun and
Yeah,
keeping this
we're-
light. So if I offended
We're
anyone,
just letting it all hang out.
if I offended someone, well, I'm not sorry, but
You
I
always offend people.
I'm good at it.
You are.
It's really easy to offend people now, though. Everyone gets offended. This guy
You're
listening
like,
to the show,
oh my God, he's so
he's
offended.
offended.
Yeah.
But you're kind of a joke, buddy. We're getting to
Yeah.
it. We're getting to it.
Yes.
Because I want to. This. There's a whole show on you right now. There's a whole show on you.
And I'm not sure that he deserves all this hype.
No, but there's a whole bunch of people thinking that. Well, A, you have the clap. B, that. B, that you frequent hookers. And I didn't make this up. I'm just letting you know. What might be going on about
Maybe
him.
he does, because in all actuality, I didn't really know him at all. Actually.
No, I mean he was someone that he was charismatic. Mm-hmm. He was handsome. Mm-hmm. That's neither positive nor negative. That just is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you had a good time. There's the good part.
Yes.
What would have been better? Well, probably honesty.
Yeah, you think?
Honesty would have made it better. What would have been best is wait. So wait. How did it end on the third date? Like, I'll call you later. Like,
yeah.
I'm
It
looking
was
forward
like
to-
I was driving home and he was calling me.
Really? So it's like, I can't wait to see you.
Yes.
Again. Okay. And he's being appropriate. He's not like,
Yeah.
hey.
Yes. He didn't send me a dick pic.
So we'll call him Brian. And
We're
yes,
going to call him Brian.
Brian. And I'm doing air quotes. So Brian was respectful.
He was very respectful.
Okay. How many days were you guys talking a little bit on the phone? You think maybe 2 days?
2, 3, yeah.
2-3 days before
The bomb.
the news.
Yes.
This is so much fun.
Yeah. This is
My
fun.
man, listen, I've been caught.
Yeah, and how do you handle that when you're caught?
Well,
Like,
when
dude,
I
really?
when I was stupid at the time, so I was like,
Obviously.
like I don't think anyone expected much from me, but this guy is.
Yeah.
I'm so we're gonna be going
We'll go
a
to
break
break.
in a minute, but
And then we'll talk about what happened.
so out of love and respect for you, I am going to expose a little bit of an embarrassing story about
Don't.
myself.
Oh, you?
Yeah,
I'm sure I already know it.
you do.
Okay.
But just to say, hey, listen, sometimes people do silly things, stupid
Yeah.
things, and I am one of them. And we're going to move past it. But, quote unquote, Brian, buddy.
There's no getting past this.
No, you're so lucky that we would just talk
We're
out of calling.
changing the names.
We were going to call you on air. Jerk off. All right, let's go. I don't even curse, but you
We'll
all,
be
buddy.
back.
We'll be right back.
Ben, I found the greatest invention ever.
Okay.
I went to take my patio furniture out.
Okay.
And I realized that last year, when I put it all away, I put them in these big zipper bags from Wrap America.
Yes.
Life-changing.
Yes. No. Rap America is awesome. Tommy definitely helped me out on a few different occasions.
It holds patio furniture, wave runners, ATVs. It's weather resistant.
Advanced protection wrap
Yes.
is economical and a practical choice.
So call 516-830-0040, or you can go onto their website, wrap-america.com.
All right, since we have a meeting after this in West Islip,
Yes.
I got a place for us to go.
Oh, you do?
Because I'm going to be hungry, so we're going to go to Our Little Italy, 636 Union Boulevard, West Islip, New York, 11795. If you want to know, call 631-661-6246. Pickup and delivery are available. Ask for John. Go on www.ourlittleItalymenu.com to find out what they have.
Oh, I heard they have good chicken parm. Hey, Ben,
Yes.
I need to talk about solar energy.
Okay. I want to hear about
Lighthouse
it.
Energy Partners. Go solar and start saving today.
Makes
It's
sense.
Owner, operated by women.
Ooh.
We believe in order to close the gender gap in the energy field, we need to showcase key female players and keeping them behind the scenes. Their mission is to serve clients with the highest level of integrity, stability, and respect by viewing their customers as partners. Any energy project you have in mind, call on Lighthouse Energy, www.lighthouseenergypartners.com, 631-275-0091, located in Babylon Village, New York.
So I have great news. Since we do this show on divorce, when divorce hits, maybe you want to sell the house. Maybe you need a C of O, a certificate of occupancy for certain things in the house. So if you're looking to make some home improvements, need an architect, contact Certified Drafting. Selling your home, need permits for existing structures, need a property survey, contact Certified Drafting. Certified Drafting will handle all building department matters, serving Long Island for over 20 years. www.certifieddrafting.com, office number 516-844-0420, or you can email Kevin Daly at certifieddrafting.com. Tell them you heard about this from the show, from Breaking the Vow. You're going to receive a 10% discount.
We love Kevin.
I love Kevin. I think that's pretty awesome. All right, but it wasn't really my fault, but it was totally my fault.
It's always your fault.
So this is what happened. I was living with somebody a long time ago. And this was back just right before cell phones came out. I didn't even have.
Oh, you are so dating yourself.
Yeah, so I got my first credit card, and the girl that I was living with would go every, I guess, Sunday morning. She would go with her mother to get her nails done or manicure, pedicure.
Yeah.
And I would be home, so I thought it would be a good time to relax with my thoughts and watch something provocative on television. And then I got bored with that, so I called this number. Someone's like, call this number, they'll talk dirty to you. And I was like, phone sex thing, right? So I call, and my credit card was maxed out. So I found a number. I called it. I'm not saying the number because it's really
Don't.
It's degrading.
Yeah.
I called it and they're like, "You've been approved," and I'm like, "All right." So for like 6 months, they didn't charge my credit card, and I was going on. I didn't even care. Yep, 100%. I admit to this. And there was like some sexual phone sex going on, and then all of a sudden one day I come home into the apartment where we lived in, which was like a little studio, and she was sleeping on the couch, which was odd because there's a bed. And I wake her up, I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm in trouble." I'm like, I don't know. My young, immature, and inappropriate mind was like thinking, like, is she pregnant? Like, I don't know what happened.
Man.
And she said, "I just got a call from my mother." So what they did was they compiled this bill and they sent it to the name that the phone was listed under, which was her father's name.
Ben!
So the first bill was $600. And I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like,
Trash
I was like,
oh my God.
I was like, well, you're out with your mother, so I just needed something to do. I don't know.
My
I don't even.
God.
I'm so sorry. And then, oh God, and then another bill comes, and it's for like an equal amount. So there's like $1,200 in phone sex bills to her father. And she's like, then
Oh my God.
It's not even the best part. The best part is they sent all these little brochures, and it's not just like regular girls. So it's girls, it's fetishes.
Oh God.
Transvestites,
Oh my
transsexuals.
God,
So
Ben,
they're
really?
like, yeah, and they're like, she's like, "My mother wants to know, is this your thing?" And I'm like, what? Anything I say is wrong.
Anything you say is wrong.
I was like, I'm sorry, and I moved out. Yeah, 100%. That was it. That was it. So, you know,
messed up though.
I didn't have a choice.
You could have totally. She could have totally thought it was the dad doing it. No.
Dad's out of the country.
Oh, well then you're screwed.
Yeah, no, I was just like, listen, I'm sorry.
You fessed up.
And so now I'm fessing up.
You can fess up and make it. You can always fess up and make it right.
But by the way, Brian, I was in my early 20s.
Yeah,
we're all grown men now. So
right.
So now wait a second. Let's go to a phone call. You call Brian.
Yeah.
And Donna answers the phone.
Yes, Donna answers the phone.
Donna's not a real name, Brian. We know. So go.
But Donna and I, we tight now.
Hold on. So we're gonna change the doctor's name?
Yes.
All right. So
Well, there's got to be at least 100 people named that, right?
Go ahead. I'm gonna.
He must have put me in his phone as Dr. Gardner.
Okay.
So Donna, yes, picked up the phone and said, "Oh, hi, Dr. Gardner. How are you?" And me, being the person I am, said, "Oh, I'm great. This is Stacy from Dr. Gardner's office. How are you? Is everybody staying well and safe?"
Oh God.
So she said, "Yes." Now my friends are sitting next to me. They don't know the guts of the story, so they're just laughing their ass off like I'm on the phone with a telemarketer. I hadn't explained anything to them yet.
Right.
So Donna proceeded to say, I said, "Oh, is Brian there? We really need to speak to him." And she said, "Well, no."
I almost called him by his original name just now.
I know. He's out walking the dog, but can I help you with something? I said, "Well, I don't think that you can because HIPAA laws won't let me tell you anything. But if you give me your name,
right,
I'll look in the file and I'll see if you're under his health care proxy or..." She said, "Well, I should be. I've been living with him for 4 years."
All right. So let's just recap. You call him, his live-in answers the phone.
It was funny because he called me 15 minutes before that. I was just returning his phone call.
Yeah, not a bright guy, are you, Brian? So
No.
anyway, so Brian, quote unquote, calls. You call back as Dr. Driscoll or what Gardner.
Gardner.
Right. And his live-in sees Dr. Gardner, so
And picks up the phone.
why wouldn't she?
Right.
I know Dr. Gardner, nice guy.
Yeah. They obviously
Donna,
go to the same doctor's office.
do you really? really know. Anyway, so you're gonna. So okay, so now this guy's caught. You know he's
Yes,
caught.
Yeah. It's not her fault.
No,
She didn't know.
But you could have like flat out been like,
it could have went so many different ways.
and it didn't just because. Okay, so
It didn't just because I am who I am.
right, but you had to let him know. Wrong person.
Yeah.
So this is what happens. Like sometimes people do things and they think they're gonna get away with it. Everyone always thinks they're gonna get away with it until they don't. And you, Brian, you buddy. You almost got away with it.
Almost.
I just would probably refrain from calling again, but that's okay. He still calls Knucklehead. Oh, wait. All right, so wait a second. Dr. Gardner, what kind of treatment was he seeking?
Well, I don't know what kind of treatment he was seeking until the end of the phone call. But I did say, I put her on hold. And when I came back, I said, I don't see you in his file as the healthcare proxy, so I'm sorry I can't give you any information. But I do need to tell you that he needs to call us because in order for us to do a treatment plan for him, we need the report from a proctologist.
That is great. That is great. So
Donna proceeded to say, "Oh wow! Why does he need to go there? Like we just thought he had COVID." Yeah.
And she had said that I've been living with him for four years.
Yeah.
So
I should be his healthcare proxy. I've been living with him for 4 years.
So Donna,
Yeah.
if that is your real name, which it isn't.
No, it's not.
So Donna, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
How does that work? Do you guys got like renters insurance? You guys got to split everything? Is it, whose name's on the list?
See, okay, so from that phone call,
Yeah.
I got so much information from her.
Oh.
I got her name, that she's been living with him for 4 years.
Right.
Obviously, their doctor is Dr. Gardner.
Right. Dr. Gardner, we're going to call you in for the show. I know you can't say much, but I think it's a great show. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Listen, things happen in life, and people do what they do, and there's no judgment. But when you get slick,
Yeah.
what happens is
That was a slick move.
that was a slick move. And all right, he did what he did. Good, better, and best. All right, good. He did what he did. It would have been better in so many different ways. But now here's the thing that people I don't believe pay attention to. There's another person attached to this.
Yes, it wasn't her fault.
Well, not just her, there's you.
And listen, if he intended to have a side piece,
Right.
I'm sure I'm not the first, and I'm quite certain I won't be the last.
Right.
So, Brian,
So it's
you didn't get away with it.
No, you really didn't.
Yeah.
Buddy. But so listen, nobody wants the confrontation. No one wants to.
No,
Nobody
and
really
you know
wants
what?
to
It
hurt
wasn't
anybody.
No, it really wasn't that. Like after the phone call, after I was done laughing my ass off, and everybody else laughing their ass off, I kind of thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? This girl probably has no friggin' idea that he even does this.
Yeah.
And here she is, living with him. Like, poor her.
Right. Well, I mean,
I'm
not rushing to judgment.
Right,
Or they could be open.
Right.
Or maybe they're just loveless.
There could be a multitude of things, but I do think you should have explained that.
It's so hard.
And I'm not there to judge him. If he would have said this, it would have been up to me to decide what
By the
I
way,
wanted
let's
to
just
do.
go on the record that Brian never called you wife material.
No.
Did he say anything? Nothing inappropriate. Never like.
No.
Well, he did come in to kiss you at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know, but I'm sure that wasn't just to talk about.
Ben,
I can't sleep.
I could have killed him if I wanted to. You know me.
Yes, this is true. I can't say why I know that's true, but I can say it's true. So, all right. We're gonna go into a commercial and
And then we have what? Constructive conclusions?
conclusion. Yeah.
Yeah, like never put a girl in your phone as Dr. Gardner.
It's so. Oh man, relationships are tough. I get it. Brian, you really messed up, buddy. All right, let's go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Ben, I found the greatest invention ever.
Okay.
I went to take my patio furniture out.
Okay.
And I realized that last year, when I put it all away, I put them in these big zipper bags from Wrap America.
Yes.
Life-changing.
Yes. No. Rap America is awesome. Tommy definitely helped me out on a few different occasions.
It holds patio furniture, wave runners, ATVs. It's weather resistant.
Advanced protection wrap
Yes.
is economical and a practical choice.
So call 516-830-0040, or you can go onto their website, wrap-america.com.
All right, since we have a meeting after this in West Islip,
Yes.
I got a place for us to go.
Oh, you do?
Because I'm going to be hungry, so we're going to go to Our Little Italy, 636 Union Boulevard, West Islip, New York, 11795. If you want to know, call 631-661-6246. Pickup and delivery are available. Ask for John. Go on www.ourlittleItalymenu.com to find out what they have.
Oh, I heard they have good chicken parm. Hey, Ben,
Yes.
I need to talk about solar energy.
Okay. I want to hear about
Lighthouse
it.
Energy Partners. Go solar and start saving today.
Makes sense.
Owner, operated by women.
Ooh.
We believe in order to close the gender gap in the energy field, we need to showcase key female players and keeping them behind the scenes. Their mission is to serve clients with the highest level of integrity, stability, and respect by viewing their customers as partners. Any energy project you have in mind, call on Lighthouse Energy, www.lighthouseenergypartners.com, 631-275-0091, located in Babylon Village, New York.
So I have great news. Since we do this show on divorce, when divorce hits, maybe you want to sell the house. Maybe you need a C of O, a certificate of occupancy for certain things in the house. So if you're looking to make some home improvements, need an architect, contact Certified Drafting. Selling your home, need permits for existing structures, need a property survey, contact Certified Drafting. Certified Drafting will handle all building department matters, serving Long Island for over 20 years. www.certifieddrafting.com, office number 516-844-0420, or you can email Kevin Daly at certifieddrafting.com. Tell them you heard about this from the show, from Breaking the Vow, and you're going to receive a 10% discount.
We love Kevin.
I love Kevin. I think that's pretty awesome.
And we're back.
All right. I would like to go out and say, listen, no judgment. Relationships can be difficult, and sometimes people sometimes people are unfulfilled, or sometimes they're with the wrong person, or sometimes it's sad. There are times when you're with somebody, and it's almost like they're just a roommate. It's just someone you live with.
Okay. Listen, but you need to be honest about that, so that person that you meet has that choice.
Right. Yeah. Well, just to you certainly don't want to come off as Dr. Gardner.
No, like Donna, run.
Or
as fast as you can in the opposite fucking direction.
Or at least get some Starbucks. I don't know what to tell you. Pumpkin spice is out.
Shut up with your pumpkin spice.
You're not ready for it.
Sit your ass down. I'm still wearing my flip-flops.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I do like the flavor though. I saw a pumpkin donut and I was like, ooh.
No.
So then, all right. So let's go back to something constructive. Like, I do like the idea of the canning tomatoes, but you know what I think is a great.
I like the idea of the canned tomato.
I do.
What you got out of this?
I'm fat, so I love food. So this is what I was thinking. Now, dates really deserve to be interesting, and they have to be fun. Otherwise, you're never going to do them again. Like, for example, and actually, I need to get a judgment ruling on this one. So, talent of all talents, producer of all producers, king of Sting, Bobby, I got a question for you. Can you just pop online for a second? Oh, he's busy. or maybe
Bobby, where are you?
So, if I were to want to do something on a Friday night,
Yeah.
what would be a good thing to do on a Friday night? For example, in Long Island, what do you think?
Axe throwing.
Axe throwing. Holy shit. I totally forgive myself with the cursing, but I would never go axe throwing with you. Because somebody next to you would... Well,
Come on. That is an awesome date.
I've never gone axe throwing.
No, I haven't either. I'm waiting for someone to take me.
Maybe a bunch of friends will all... Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Brian should not go axe throwing with you. You'll throw it at him.
Yes.
Oh, good, don't right in his head. All right, so I'm still waiting for Bobby, the producer of all producers, to jump in on this one.
Yeah.
To give a great idea of what to do on Friday night. Like, for example, at Paradise Studios in Massapequa, I know they have an open mic night.
Oh, yes, it's open mic and vibe night, yes.
So, I mean, I saw some people do some stand-up. I've seen people do some. There was a girl in here, she was performing, oh, God. What's the name of the song with 4 non-blondes? What's Going On or whatever it is? You know what I'm talking? 25 years and my life is still? Yes.
And you're going to sing it, too.
Listen, I'm not going to sing
Sing
it.
it.
She's saying it. But, you know, I think that's a cool idea.
Yes, it is.
I just can't believe.
It's second to axe throwing.
So, now Bobby has this open mic vibe at Paradise Studios in New York, and he won't even jump on and talk to me.
No.
So
He's
that's
that
okay.
humble.
Yeah, well, he's the talent of all talent,
Yes.
producer of all producers, and
Yes.
we're going to flog you for not jumping on.
We are.
But that's okay. So now, all right, so
He
going
actually
to
had
it-
some really constructive criticisms about my date
Did he?
and the phone call. He did.
He's the one that talked us out of calling Brian.
Calling Brian on the air, yeah. He did.
I still want to call Brian.
I think we should. No, we shouldn't. I don't want to give him that satisfaction. Listen, we did a whole show on him.
Yeah, but it's
He
funny.
got way too much play.
No, he definitely did not get any play. And right about now, Brian, the problem with your rap and your lines and your little method is everybody knows.
You got caught.
Yeah, you did. You did. You
Yeah.
did. And my man.
Got caught with your pants down.
No pun intended. But like, in fairness, I that's why I exposed a little embarrassing detail in my own life, because sometimes.
All right,
we
so
do
now
things.
what I need to do from now on is, first of all, I need you, Jade. Where are you?
Yeah, Jade, you got it. We can't wait for you to
I
come back
have
on
to
the show.
live the dates is what I have to do. But I think there's like something of a legal issue. Like you have to know
You want to do the whole date live?
Yes.
What if it gets intimate?
No. Well, that you don't put that. No. You don't.
I just had to throw that out
No.
there. Okay.
But parts of it, not all of it. And then the viewers can decide if
Well,
It's a yes or a no.
We're gonna do some ideas, Cohen. You know, when the weather gets a little cooler.
yes.
About how to. We're gonna have fun with the date life. for you,
Yes.
right.
And that fun is going to be through me.
All right. Well, yeah. So, there's other people I think that might get in, like Roman.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Roman.
Yes.
Now Roman's great because Roman will be really interesting. I don't know if you guys out there listening remember who Roman is, but she is an LGBTQ plus advocate, and she
A fierce advocate.
yeah, and identifies as Roman, but
Yeah.
gender fluid.
Yes.
calls Roman
Yes.
calls Roman queer,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be so Roman's gonna be dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be an interesting dating show.
Yeah.
I think that, why not just have fun with life?
You have to.
And I think Brian was trying to have fun with life.
Brian was trying to have fun, but Brian got caught.
Yeah, Brian.
I mean, maybe there are some girls, some women out there that would put up with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't happen to be one of them. But, hey, if any woman out there is interested in being a side piece, I'll give you Brian's number.
Right. Does Brian make a lot of money? Because that might mean something. I don't know.
I think. I don't know.
my
I didn't ask
God.
him for his resume.
Yeah. Dating is so hard. And really, so what happens is sometimes, and me in my past life, I think that my ideas of inadequacy and my insecurity, I had unfortunate things happen to me when I was younger. So my boundaries were violated. I learned lessons from that.
Yeah.
So people were just like sexual objects to me. And I had to learn how to improve from that.
Right.
But I also had to learn how to improve from that for myself because I never shared a real level of intimacy with anyone.
Right. And I think that's like a common man thing.
I think it's a common people thing.
I don't know if I find that so as much in women as you do in men.
You know, as someone that
Because
I've
the man has to be strong.
well, part of the male ego is like I can have any woman I want, and that's
Okay.
well, it's
Unless you're Brian.
Gotcha. Yeah, Brian can't have any woman he wants. At least, well, unless you frequent hookers, then you can. Then you can. Like that's a sure thing. Like Pretty
Right.
Woman says so.
Right.
I love this thing, but I'm a sure thing. Yeah. I think that listen, it's relationships are hard, and what makes them difficult sometimes is us and our insecurities.
Yeah.
Now, why I say that, and this is really the constructive conclusion. What Brian did was what Brian did.
Right.
That's a reflection of Brian.
Yes.
Obviously not a reflection of you. But how does that impact you? Well, you have your own list of inventory, and you have your own history.
Own list of inventory.
So you have your own, and I say that you have your own feelings, you have your own thoughts, you have your own culture, you have your own history, you have your own recollections, you have your own biases.
Yeah.
And what he did, or this interaction, it triggers each of those lists, each list item listed on your inventory. It triggers trust,
Yeah.
right? It triggers intimacy.
It might.
Well, people go out on dates, and even though you say I'm not,
Yeah, it was just it wasn't serious. It wasn't.
well, you didn't know him very long.
Yeah,
It's not. I mean, it
no.
could have been worse. You could have been with this guy.
Oh my
for
God! Yes,
I mean, there.
it could have been so much worse.
Have you ever watched some of these this is something I feel horrible for. I've watched these catfish shows, and these people were hanging on.
Yeah.
Listen, I had someone.
Yeah, I that to me, I think is that.
Do you remember when we were doing our charity events together and we were trying to raise money? So I had someone call and say, I think you know who it is, but she called and she says, I want to donate $5,000 to you. And I said, thank you. And I didn't click because, the woman didn't have a lot of money. And then she explained that, her boyfriend was going to donate $5,000 too. And love is blind and love can be with anyone, but this type of person that she claimed him to be, who was a man 30 years her junior and a model living in Italy. I was like, oh, can you tell me more about this? And I started telling me, and then I'm like, are you sending him money? She's like, sometimes, yeah. $20,000 later.
Oh my God.
$20,000 later. So the constructive conclusion here is,
Don't be fucking dumb.
well, that's yeah, but more to it.
And don't go out with Brian.
Stay away from Brian, Donna. We'll put you on a
Run,
dating show.
Donna,
We'll put you on a
run.
dating show right away. But I think that people have their own agenda, and it always. I'm not saying be overly cautious, but always be careful with who you share your life with.
Yes,
All right.
always.
So we're out for today, folks, and this is Benny, the Life Coach.
I'm Theresa D.
We'll speak to you soon.
Peace out.